Sometimes people have what it takes, but they haven't recognized it yet. Just go forward. So what do you need to do? How do you stand out? So what you need to do is be that person that's different and is bigger than you think. Rise from the ashes and fly like the phoenixes that you are. Welcome, everybody. And hello, my name is Andrew David. This is Blake Newbar's partner program. So we are Wednesday. Today's what, the 24th of November. Now, for everybody on here, I'm giving everybody on here a challenge. So a lot of you guys are already a part of the Skype group where most of challenge and updates and other things are posted. If you're not yet a part, you can scroll up in the chat a little bit. There's the link right there. You can click there, join the Skype group. You can get the link from your accountability rep. You can email me later on and we can get it to you. Now, the purpose, there's a couple of things going on with the challenge. Some of you are continuing on with a physical accumulation challenge. And so I challenge you to continue that, right? I think I saw someone is starting out their push-ups. Was that you, Keith, or somebody else starting out their push-ups because I mentioned push-ups the other day?
Yeah, right? That was me.
Awesome. So keep those up. So the point of that, if you're doing something there in any of these challenges, guys, is to do something continuously, daily, every single day, deciding on a number or something you want to achieve at the end of the month, dividing it out, and just daily accomplishing it, pushing yourself every single day. So if you're continuing on the physical side of it, by all means, push yourself. I'm going to keep sharing there what's going on. I'm still doing my push-ups every single day. I'm doing my stairs. You know, I'm doing that. I know we've got other people that are doing it. So keep that up, especially during the holidays, because this is the time when, you know, some people turn their scales back 15 pounds, you know, in celebration of Thanksgiving, like we, you know, turn back our clock. So keep yourselves going there. All right. Now, challenge for this month. Here's what we're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a gratitude challenge. So we're going to have kind of two parts. The first part today, you know, we've got what today and 5 other days or something left inside of the month, and then 31 days into December. So I want to start this now because we have Thanksgiving. So we're going to start a gratitude challenge. Now, the purpose of gratitude, guys, I'm going to share a couple of articles with you guys so you can see it. It's great. If you look up the power of gratitude, the best thing about it, I think, is there's a couple of articles from some mental health institutions, and then there's articles from Berkeley, Harvard, and other studies that have been done. Like that's the first stuff that pops up when Google shows some of those things. And you've got what happens with gratitude. People that express gratitude, what happens is studies have shown higher levels, lower levels of stress, lower levels of depression, higher levels of happiness. You do better at work, you succeed at a higher level, do better financially. There's all sorts of different things, better relationships, better health. Gratitude does a tremendous amount for you in your life. Instead of just simply helping you feel a little bit better. Okay. Gratitude doesn't mean, from an article I was reading earlier, they made a great point. It doesn't mean I'm pretending that everything's fine. I'm in denial. I'm ignoring things that are wrong. What it means is I'm cultivating that gratitude. I'm choosing to focus on things that are positive, things that are good. And so you start to recognize more and more and more of that in the world. It lowers depression. It's one of the best ways of doing it, right? Any psychologist, typically, one of the things they're going to do is have you work on expressing gratitude on a continued basis. So here's what we're doing. I've got 2 pieces to this. Number 1 is a challenge that will make some of us uncomfortable. It can help you with your personal life, can help you with the relationships. It can help you with business relationships too. I'm going to ask you to, part 1, and I will describe this and I'm going to put it into the Skype group. Every single day from here until the end of the year, you are going to express gratitude to someone. Now, you can do this through text. You can do it through email. You can do it through a phone call. You can do it through a video call. You can do it live in person. Heck, you can do it on social media if you want. I think some people would appreciate any one of those things. You will know that person best. You may or may not be close friends with them. They may have just done something in your life, whether recently or in the past, that you were grateful for. And so the first challenge is to express daily gratitude to someone. Now that puts you somewhere in between 35, 36 different people that you're going to express gratitude towards. When you think about that number, 36 plus people, how many of you guys all of a sudden went, crap, I don't know 36 people that I can say I'm grateful for? Probably a few of you. That's why it's a challenge, right? That's the whole point. It's easy to do it for the next 5 days. Boom, done. So here's where right now it seems intimidating. I promise once you get a couple of weeks into this process, you're going to start to recognize more and more people that you can be grateful for, because you're going to start to acclimate to this process. Okay. How many of you guys can I get a commitment from you're going to do this? Okay. I need you to check in. Look, I got some people shaking their head, laughing, smiling. Tiana's like, I'm going to say yes, but deep inside, she's going, I don't know if I'm going to do this. Right? Good. Every single day, pick one person. Now, some of these people are going to be difficult to express gratitude towards. How many of you guys right now can think of someone that you know you should express gratitude to and you don't want to do it because of some awkward conversation or something that's happening in the relationship that you've got? This is where you get to be the bigger person. Okay. So over the next 35 days, and I'm going to be doing it too. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, man, I guess I could talk with them. I guess try and reach out there. I'm going to try and call this person. I'm going to try and video call this, like trying to think of 30 something people. Well, here I'm going to do, here's what I can do. Krissa, Bruce, Aurora, Brenda, Carrie, Chantel, Cheryl, David, Drake, Elizabeth. I could just go through. We got 39 on here. I could just say I'm so grateful for all of you guys and showing up each and every day and on and on. But I'm not going to do that. I will consistently throughout this next month. I want you guys to understand how grateful I am for you, that you're consistently here, that you're showing up for yourself. Damn it. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. You guys are here showing up, but you're showing up for you. So kudos to you. Now, here's what you need to, Mike D, I appreciate that, man. Guys.
Just want to say one down, right? One down.
Well, all right. Well, send that to her, my man. Send that to her. I promise you she'll appreciate it getting it.
Will do. I'll make that more personal. Thanks.
Okay. So a mailed note or a letter counts? Absolutely. Mailed note, text, phone call, conversation, however you want to do it, right? Make contact with them though. Teller, gas station, that can count. I want you to try and make it a little more personal. And what you're going to end up with some of these people, Chantel, that are kind of like in your periphery, like that float around, that you'll express that gratitude towards as well. And you'll see a change in yourself. This will be a better holiday, I'm venturing to guess, than you've had in a while, if you do this the right way. Okay. Here's the other part of this. Okay. And you can decide how much of the people portion is the most important part of this challenge. Okay. That's the most important part. That said, I've already uploaded into, if you're brand new to the Skype challenge, I'm going to share this folder. Okay. Inside the Skype group, I've given you guys access to all of these documents in here. Okay. All of these different things. So training on the miracle morning, what lights your heart on fire. There's a copy of a life design workbook that's 30 plus pages. You can sit down and work on you. There's the affirmations challenge, all sorts of different stuff I've given you here. I've got two different, here's a 30 days of gratitude. And here's another one here that is this. So you can sit down and in a gratitude journal, 5-minute exercise, think of a coworker, a gift that you're grateful for, nature, like just something to kind of add into your journal each day. All right. So this is already inside the Google Drive. So you've got access to it. There's 2 different versions. You can pick either one. These are just ideas to help supplement your gratitude journal during the next few days or next month and plus. Okay. So kind of 2 parts. Honestly, the gratitude journal you should be doing anyway, so that can help you there. But the reaching out and expressing gratitude to people is really the most important one for me. I think that will be a challenge, I feel like it's a good push for you. Is everybody on board with that? Right? Chris is going to do it too, right, Chrissa? I'm going to totally call you out right now, Chrissa. Yes? Give me a verbal or in the chat. Let me get my assistants doing this. They're on here every single day. Okay, Chris is on board too. So, yeah, Michael Guzman, are you in the Skype group? Can someone drop the link for the Skype group in there one more time? Join the Skype group. It's a challenge group. There's like 160 of us in there right now. I just, every day, every other day, I try and post something in there that's kind of motivational. We do a little bit of that. We have people posting things that they're doing in their challenge, personal development. It's just about personal development, that whole thing, right? And so if you go to the document section, and I'll show you guys how to do that here. I'm going to share this link, but when you're in the Skype group here, right, if you pull it up on your computer, you can click there and you can scroll down, and here is the gallery, but you'll also be able to pull up from there media, right? So links, files. So here's all these different things that have been added in here, but I'm about to add the link for the challenge here. Okay. You'll be able to find it when you're in there. Make sense? Are we good? Okay. Now, guys, please start on it today. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We're not going to have a live call. As soon as we're done here, I am finishing packing and I'm driving up to Georgia. Friday, we are doing a live call. Blake is going to be joining us live on Friday. That should be a fun one. Honestly, I'm going to talk to him a little bit about what he thinks about what's happening with social media, where he sees things going into the future, into this next year, what he's doing to prepare from a marketing perspective, how he's overcoming different things personally with everything going on in the world, like all sorts of different stuff. You're going to get a peek behind the curtain with Blake that, I think last time he was on, a lot of you guys were on that call. I think it went pretty cool. Michael, you here in just a second, I'll do a couple of questions. So make it work, guys. Your efforts is what it's about, right? Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Go out, be awesome. I'm going to take a couple of questions here, but I appreciate you guys. Love you very much. Super grateful for you guys being on all of the time. I've said this before, but I've dove into this world of personal development years ago. I think I started as a kid. I remember going to the library with my mom and we would check out books on tape from Zig Ziglar, right? And listening to, and if you've never heard Zig speak, if you've never heard audio, there's one thing reading his book, but you've got to hear him speak. So have some of you guys heard him on tape or on video? Okay, do it because it's so worth it. He's from, I want to say Kentucky, but he's down home Southern accent, and I can't do him justice by trying to mimic it. It is phenomenal. It is so fun to listen to him speak because he uses all the euphemisms, all these different things that they say down in the South, and it cracks me up. And some of them now, 30 years later, still stick in my head. Absolutely amazing. That's when I started. And then going through so many ups and downs in life, like I know many of you have, personal development has been the key for me in just being able to wake up every single day, right? Truly, every day. It's because I've worked on myself. I have the privilege of being able to share some of that information with you guys from time to time, and occasionally getting to know like what Mike did and kind of saying, hey, here you go. You've helped me think a little bit differently, change things. Like I love that. That's why I do what I do. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you so much for showing up each and every day. You guys have more potential than you realize. There's always going to be the fires burning around you. This is where the Phoenix Mentor kind of came from. Always find a way to rise up from the ashes, fly like the phoenixes that you are, and go out and do some amazing things. So thank you guys. All right, I'm going to take some. Sometimes people have what it takes, but they haven't recognized it yet. Just go forward. So what do you need to do? How do you stand out? So what you need to do is be that person that's different and is bigger than you think. Rise from the ashes and fly like the phoenixes that you are.